Hello dear students, welcome to a new math session. Today we'll be continuing the application on real numbers. In the previous session, we covered three figures, the circle, the cuboid, and the cube. Today, we're going to continue the figures and we're going to start by figure number 4, which is the right circular cylinder. Let's now go and see the properties of this figure. The right circular cylinder is this figure. It is a body that has two parallel congruent bases. Each is a circular shaped surface, while its lateral surface is a curved surface called the cylindrical surface. The lateral area of this figure is the circumference of the base, which is the circumference of the circle, multiplied by the height of the figure. So, what is the circumference of a circle? Yes, excellent. It's 2 pi r multiplied by the height of the figure, where the total area of the figure is the lateral area plus 2 area of base. So it is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r squared. This is how to find the total area of the right circular cylinder, where the volume of this figure is the area of base multiplied by the height. So it's pi r squared h. Let's start solving an exercise. A right circular cylinder is of height 10 centimeters and its volume is 1,540 centimeters cubed. Find its total area and is given to use pi equals 22/7. If the volume is 1,540, then pi r squared times h is 1,540, where pi is 22/7 and the height is given 10 centimeters. So r squared is 1,540 divided by 22/7 times 10, then r squared equals 49. So how can we find the radius? The radius is the square root of 49, which is 7 centimeters. But take care that the question is not asking you to find the radius. The question is asking you to find its total area. So the total area is 2 pi r times h plus r. Then it's 2 times 22/7 times 7 times 10 plus 7. Then the total area of this cylinder is 748 centimeters squared. Exercise number 2. A right circular cylinder, its volume is 90 pi and its height is 10. Find the diameter of the base. So it's asking me to find the diameter of the circle. If it's given that the volume is 90 pi, then pi r squared times h equals 90 pi. If we replace the h by 10, then pi r squared times 10 equals 90 pi. Then r squared equals 90 pi divided by pi times 10. Then r squared equals 9. So the r is the square root of 9, which is 3 centimeters long. The question is asking me to find the diameter. Then the diameter is double the radius. So the diameter is 2 times 3, which is 6 centimeters long. The fifth figure that we have is the sphere. What is the sphere? The sphere is like the ball. So the sphere, it is a body of a curved surface in which the points have the same distance r from a constant point inside it, the center of the sphere. How can we find the surface area of a sphere? The surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared, where the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. Exercise number 1. The volume of a sphere is 562.5 pi centimeters cubed. Find its surface area. As long as the volume is given, so the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed, which is equal to 562.5 pi. If you divide by 4/3 pi, then r cubed is 421.875. To find the length of the radius, you make a cubic root. So the radius is cubic root of this number, which is 7.5 centimeters. To find the surface area of the sphere, the surface area is 4 pi r squared. You're going to replace the r by 7.5, then the result will be 225 pi centimeters cubed. Exercise number 2, find the volume and the surface area of a sphere whose diameter is 4.2 centimeters long. If the diameter is 4.2 centimeters, then we know that the radius is half the diameter. So the radius is the diameter over 2, so the radius is 2.1 centimeters. So to find the volume of a sphere, the volume is 4 over 3 pi r cubed, where r is 2.1 cubed. Then the answer will be 38.808 centimeters cubed. To find the surface area of the sphere, it's 4 pi r squared. So the radius, we got it as 2.1, so it's 4 pi 2.1 squared. If you do this, if you calculate the answer, it will be 55.44 centimeters squared. Let's now move on to the evaluation part. And remember to pause the video, try to answer the questions yourself, play the video again to check your answers. Let's now go and see how are we going to answer this part. Question 1, choose the correct answer. Part A, the lateral area of a right circular cylinder whose base diameter of B and height is h. As long as the diameter is B, then the radius is B over 2. So to find the lateral area of a right circular cylinder, the lateral area is 2 pi r h. Then it's 2 times pi times b over 2 times h. The 2 and the 2 are crossed out together, so the lateral area is pi b h. So this is the correct answer. Question B, the volume of a sphere whose diameter is 6. If the diameter is 6, then the radius is half of it, which is 3. So the volume of a sphere is 4 over 3 pi 3 cubed. So the right answer is 12 pi. Question C, the radius length of a right circular cylinder whose volume is 40 pi centimeters cubed and the height is 10 centimeters long. If the volume is 40 pi and the volume is pi r squared h, so 40 pi equals pi times r squared times 10. Pi and pi are crossed out together, so 40 equals r squared times 10. Then the r squared equals 40 over 10, which is 4. So the length of the radius is the square root of 4, which is 2 centimeters long. So the right answer here is 2 centimeters, which is this choice. Question 2 is to complete each of the following. Question A, the radius length of a sphere that has a volume of 9 over 2 pi is what centimeters? So the volume is 4 over 3 pi r cubed, which is equal to 9 over 2 pi. So the 2 pi's are crossed out together. Then r cubed equals 9 over 2 divided by 4 over 3. Then r cubed equals 27 over 8. So r is a cubic root of 27 over 8, which is 3 over 2. So here the radius is 3 over 2 centimeters or 1.5 centimeters. Question B, a right circular cylinder whose base radius length is r and the height is h, then its lateral area is what and its volume is what? The lateral area of the right circular cylinder is 2 pi r h, where the volume of this figure is pi r squared h. Dear students, we came to the end of our session today. Thank you very much and wishing you best of luck.